Welcome everyone to a review of a couple of products from the Plastic Dragon. Now we're going to be looking at the Repository and the Luck Puck. Now I have two of each here. Now for complete transparency, I'm not being paid for this review. I'm not being paid to say anything in particular. These will be my honest and open thoughts, but these did get sent to me for the review for free. There is also a discount code that you guys can use. Now, I'm not being paid at all for you using that, but it is DBB20, and that will give you 20% off whatever you buy. So, if you're liking the look of these, I don't get anything for that. You get money off until the 30th of November. Now we've got that out the way. What are these? Now, the Luck Puck, let's start on the smaller one. I've got two. There is many different colours. I went for blues, but there's everything from golds to purples to sort of marbled colours. Now, these are dice storage options. So, if I open this one up, it's full of metal dice, which means it's quite heavy. Whereas compared to this one, which has just plastic one in, well, that's quite light, but that's because of the dice inside it that are actually giving the weight. It fits a full set, so this has got in here, just so you're aware, it's got 7 dice, so the standard 7 dice that you would need. And then it just has a little felt sort of top that sits on, and you might just be able to hear it. It just clicks on. That's magnetic, which means even with heavy metal dice, I can hold this upside down. Now, it's got, you probably will be seeing images, it's got sort of a D20 logo on the top. That's like their default style logo that you can get on the Luck Pucks, but you can also get custom ones. I decided I didn't want a custom one, I just liked the look of the D20, so that's what I got on both. Now, what are my thoughts on this? I think certainly for these nice metal dice, it's a really nice storage option for these to be sort of, you can easily fit this in somewhere. It's a bit different from just having a dice bag, and the fact I can turn that upside down, the magnets are holding even metal dice in there fine without them sort of bursting out all over the table. That, I think, it's a cool thing. I think some people will be like, I don't need it, I've just got a dice bag, but for someone that wants to show off, this is a pretty cool way of doing that, and especially the fact you can customize the top. That is, I think, where a lot of people will sort of get excited for this product. Now, moving on to the sort of the main event almost. This is the Repository. So it's got sort of 3-ish bits to it. First of all, it's got the area to roll dice, and you can just take this part out and roll the dice in as a dice tray. It's then got this dice tower that sits, again, just clips in magnetically into the corner there, so I can just about lift the whole product up. That's how strong those magnets are. And again, this is magnetic, so the dice tower clips together. That's not falling apart. I've had no problems when I've been rolling these dice with that coming apart. Even a chunky metal dice, which really sounds epic as it rolls down there, that's not got any problems. So your standard metals or your plastic acrylic dice, I have no problem rolling through that. The magnets are holding it tight. And then lastly, you've got dice storage underneath. Again, that tray also magnetically in. So if I hold that and shake it, those drawers are not coming out. So, you can fit 3, if I pull that all the way out, you can fit 5 full die sets in there. Now, in this one, I've got an expanded dice set across 2. So this dice set here has 4d6s, for instance, so that wouldn't all fit in one of these rows, but that still nicely fits very easily across 2, and the magnetic close really is quite nice. So you can see when it's open like this, it could take up quite a bit of room, but it really does fold away into a very, very easily, much more easily portable shape. And that's because these sort of parts slide in the top, and that's how you're getting them out and then actually combining them into the dice tower that clips into the corner. It's as simple as that. The logo, again, you can have a logo, anything you like printed. Now on these, I did have the channel name, Don't Be Bored, sort of not engraved, but it printed into the thing so that you can actually feel it. It's not just sort of painted on, it's actually sort of well, almost 3D print engraved into the side of here, which I think for me that's a really nice touch. And again, that's I think what's really going to excite people about this product. When it comes to these products, will I be using them? For storage, the Luck Pucks, I think yes. For storing sets of dice that would have just been in sort of potentially some bags or something like that, these are a sort of fancier way of storing. So yes, I will be using those for that. Would I go out my way to get them? Unless you want something, you know, personalised on top, that's how I think people will want them. Engraved, have something, not engraved, but printed on the top there, and you know, your logo, your name or something, maybe your character name, that would be a really cool feature. So I can see people using them for that. Others maybe won't get excited about that, but the ability to have your dice stored in and easily rolled into a dice tray, I think this is definitely the better of the two products. Now, I personally, if you take this out and have a look, what I would have maybe liked is to have in here a way to have had space for a miniature. Now, I think you could just about, with the right miniatures, have it so they would fit into this, and then you could have all of your character bits and pieces. So you could have some dice to roll, you could maybe have your character mini and stuff stored in there. You'd then push the drawer in, you'd fold these bits away and push them along, and then you are off. It's that easy. This is my then D&D set, my dice, where I'm rolling, my character, and the whole lot. That could maybe have just elevated it to the next level. I don't think that's needed though. This is really for storing and rolling dice, and that's what it's good for. Like I said, I've enjoyed using these. I will definitely be using them. The fact I've got two means I can, you know, spread the fun past this to one of my players around the table, and I'm pretty sure they will enjoy it. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, these were my thoughts. I am not being paid, but there is a code that you can use if you want to get one of these products, just a standard or with some customization on them. You can get that for 20% off if you use the code DBB20 before the 30th of November. Just so you're aware, on the repository, you can customize the logo on the top and have different things on the sides as well. Whereas with the Luck Puck, I believe it's just on the top that you can customize. And you know, this could be a very awesome present for someone in your DM, someone in your adventuring party, for your DM, from your DM. I think these could make a lot of people very happy. And that is the Luck Puck and the repository from the Plastic Dragon. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'm Oliver East, signing out.